I'm Janelli, also known as Miss Be Helpful, coming at you via Turbo Blog. And this post below is all about the upcoming FAFSA deadline. But the post has a particular focus on transfer students. So this particular post is really talking about what you need to know as a transfer student or as a student who's about to start the school year in the fall of 2020-2021. Now, this is really, really important because a lot of students are transferring into a new college from their previous semester to the next semester or from the first year to the second year, but they don't realize necessarily all of the things that they have to handle when it comes to the financial aid in order to make sure that it's all under control before they start at the new school. And this is so important because a lot of times you might not think that the money is going to carry over, and it will, or you might assume that the money from a previous school is going to carry over to the next school, and it might not. And so this is really, really important for you to clear up all of those different things before you jump into the new school without really clarity. It's going to be very unlikely that you'll find the opportunity to borrow money at a lower interest rate than you would if you borrowed it from the federal government. And so that's why it's very important that you take advantage of these opportunities. And without filling out the FAFSA, there's just no way that you can get any federal financial aid. You will not get a student loan. You will not be able to find out if you got any grants from the federal government. You have to fill out that FAFSA. And the deadline this year is June 30th, 2020, which is so important for you to pay attention to because it is right around the corner. Now, what you don't want to do is wait till June 30th to fill out the FAFSA, because that means that you're waiting to the last minute. And with the way the FAFSA works is that students are applying all year round, starting in October when the application opens, and the funding that the federal government has put aside for students, whether that is through grants or through student loans, it's going to be given out on a first come, first served basis. And if you're the last one to fill out your application, you're probably only going to be given a little bit, if any, funding at all for your college education in that particular year. Go ahead and read below because I put in some common mistakes that people do when they're doing the FAFSA, when they're filling out the application, things that you either overlook or that you don't pay attention to, or very common, easy mistakes that people make. So you want to make sure that you look at those and that you prevent those, because if you do make a mistake when you're filling out the FAFSA, it delays the process of you getting any of your money if you do qualify for funding from the federal government. So it is going to be really important that you don't make any mistakes, that you're very careful through that application process, and that you take your time and make sure you do it right. So go ahead and read that post below for those details and much more details about FAFSA, and also about a transfer student transferring into a new college and what you need to know about the FAFSA process as well. I hope that this is helpful. Until next time, peace.